Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another exciting week here in online conceptual science. So, this week, I'd like to introduce to you a new scientific concept. And this concept can be very impactful to our day to day lives. It is currently 23 degrees outside, it's very chilly. And so, it got me thinking about this U shaped valley right here that I'm currently panning to show you. This U-shaped valley is quite massive. And this U-shaped valley makes up a very small section of the Potomac Highlands. And so with this high elevation, the types of different trees that you see out throughout these areas of high elevation, that U-shaped valley and the colder temperatures, we can indicate that this is a classic highland climate using what we call the Copenhagen climate system. And that will be a concept that you'll be introduced to this week. But the colder temperature gives me a sense of experiencing the phenomena according to our scientific method and conceptualization of our different topics throughout the week. As again, it's 23 degrees, so we are going to be learning about what we call the cryosphere. And the cryosphere is a small system or sphere found within the larger hydrosphere. The hydrosphere contains all of the water found on our planet, but what happens if we take that water and we freeze it? Cryo meaning frozen. And we are going to freeze it and form glaciers. Well, using that knowledge and looking through the material and learning, you will experience the phenomena also that glaciers are impactful. They actually help sculpt our local landscape. And so we can take that knowledge and propose a hypothesis that helped explain why this valley is a classic U-shape. And that might be because, let's say 100,000 years ago, this area of the Potomac Highlands was covered with a massive ice sheet that may have extended all the way up into the Great Lakes region, Canada, and even New York. And so glaciers are a really great thing to study on the conceptual level. And they're also informative because they're an indicator for things like the polar realm, but also a healthy planet. And so we're going to also multi-layer this week's unit with the idea that our planet, because of humans and their impacts, will be warming. I can quite see that there's no glacier in our modern world. Well, that glacier eventually disappeared because the planet was warming. Global warming has dramatically accelerated since, say, the 1700s. And the planet's temperature, it rises from year to year. Glaciers help keep the planet cool. But now we're living in an age where our glaciers are disappearing. And so that's what we're going to learn about this week also, is how do glacial earth scientists study glaciers? What are the methods that we use to be able to determine, are glaciers growing or are they shrinking? And then we're going to use that knowledge as a line of evidence to support the warming planet and the concept that drives it. So again, we are going to be using different spheres in the Earth system's theory to provide that evidence and support and show that there are interactions going on that we cannot readily see unless we look at the data. So if you have any questions, please reach out. You can get a hold of me through video chat, swing by my office, or send me an email. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go inside and get a hot cup of coffee because it is cold out.